Elections, can they really make your life richer or leave you struggling? Today, we're breaking down how political shifts across Canada and the US might impact your investments and your life. So, stick around because there's a lot to unpack. Let's talk politics, starting with Canada. Elections are in full swing across the country, and we just saw a tight race in British Columbia. The NDP barely held on to power against the Conservatives. During the campaign, the Green Party made healthcare their biggest issue. But after 7 years of NDP leadership, does that claim really hold water? Think about it. Emergency room closures are rampant. Wait times are longer than ever. And in a surprising twist, the NDP had to embrace private care by sending cancer patients to American clinics. Meanwhile, two former NDP leaders skipped the line entirely, heading straight to Vancouver's private Cambie Street Surgery Centre. Fair? For everyday Canadians, the answer is usually get in line. Shifting gears to federal politics. Did you know Canada employs over 9,000 public servants in executive roles? That's part of a 42% increase under Prime Minister Trudeau. And yet, with all the attention on foreign interference in our democracy, what's Trudeau's response? Deflection. With his party trailing by 20 points in the polls, and even his own caucus calling for a change. Suddenly, the opposition is the real problem. Convenient timing, wouldn't you say? But this isn't just about Canada. Across much of the democratic world, there's a battle raging. On one side, we have everyday folks fighting to protect free speech, free assembly, and the democratic principles we hold dear. On the other side, we have elites pushing for radical changes. Everything from our diets to our cars, even how we live day to day. It's no wonder some feel like we're being kept in the dark. But let's bring this closer to home. Your money. What do all of these elections mean for your investments? Should you be making changes every time a new party comes into power? First, let's tackle a few myths. Myth number 1. Elections cause wild swings in the market. You might think so, with all the political drama, but history shows it's actually economic factors like growth, inflation, and corporate profits that matter more. Then there's myth number 2. One party is better for markets. The truth, markets have performed well under both Republicans and Democrats, and historically, they've done best when neither party controls both Congress and the White House. Finally, there's this idea of the election cycle causing predictable market patterns. But when you look at the data going back to 1950, it's clear. There's no consistent trend. Markets go up, markets go down, regardless of who's in office. Here's the thing. Elections are emotional, and it's tempting to overhaul your investment strategy when the stakes feel high. But reacting out of fear or hope can do more harm than good. Markets are influenced by so much more. Federal Reserve interest rate decisions, economic data, geopolitical tensions, just to name a few. Oh, and don't forget tax laws. With some provisions of the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act set to expire in 2025, tax policy changes could shake things up. So, what's the takeaway? Yes, elections matter, but they're just one piece of a much bigger puzzle. Keep your focus on broader market trends and avoid knee-jerk reactions. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more market insights and no-nonsense breakdowns. See you next time. While you're here, take a moment and click the thumbs up button. It really helps us out. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. We'd love to keep you posted.